Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and this one, this when I rant about Japan's video game market going out of business, well, I think it's just an example that in the aspect of they producing something, they is just lost, but it's just very rigid this one because China is becoming the golden goose of gaming, and it's not exaggeration. Let's read this. This is from Parent Nation. Chinese Century of Gaming. A brief article in increasing quality of Chinese games compared to stagnating Japanese game industry. TLDR. Chinese understand games need to look appealing and feel free to play to attract attention in the first place. Japanese companies are increasingly neglecting this. Yeah, just Capcom, Bamco, Koei Tecmo, Squinex, excuse me, Flop Enix. Sega is not left behind because they are pushing for remaster with censorship. What else? Is that's it? That's all of them? Arc System, of course, Arc System. How will we forget that one? And many more cases if I'm forgetting other AAA companies operating in Japan. They are neglecting this, and China comes in, and well, in the past there used to be the saying, oh, there is just going to look like one of those bullet figures from AliExpress. Well, even I have some bootleg figures from AliExpress, and they look pretty high quality, if I'm being honest, for a very cheap price. And actually I can remove the clothes. I have one of mine in my room. Well, many ones like that, and pretty cheap, not so expensive, and it still retained the good-looking traits of well Asian female characters there. And Japan is neglecting this. Others are even with their own market. They're fucking up. They listened it to Western parasites and they're paying the price. Some of they, just like Arc System with Daisuke Shiwatari and Will Tajiri, as many times said that I'm broken record now. They they went woke. They went far left ideologues, ruining their own characters, and they end up with funny oopsies like I reported the last time. So continuing with this, China has a lot of talented animators, unlike Japan, that has loaned tons of the peak animation talent to outsourcing and cost cutting. Yeah, exactly. Because if you keep outsourcing it, when an employer comes in, a new business owner wants to actually kick the bucket, if they offer a better deal, they are going to go to the ones that offer the better deal. And let's not forget, China, despite that, yeah, they themselves are outsourcing, they are giving better deals. They are giving more money to those animators because even Japanese government has been fucking up with the economy, and also they allow all those legacy companies to run every single animator into the ground for exploitation, just to make the anime, trying to do this advertising for the manga, but well, which the anime is also good. I'm not going to deny that I still enjoy that. That content, while they are producing it, they are just again giving it to Sony, and while the other deals they are making all the money overseas, they have to conform with the money being made only in Japan, and they are just burning the talent. They are getting burned out, and China is just getting better. And I know they are going to use the Japanese as a way to earn it until they are not useful enough, because that's something that happens a lot with companies. They are just investing in this learning training. But again, Japan did this to themselves. If they care enough, even for making at least the wages better, those Japanese animators they wouldn't feel like they already burn out because the exhaustion is very well documented. So just like I said, China is taking the talent and continue on. Chinese productions do not cut corners and minimize costs, especially when it comes to presentations. They would rather overspend, while they still have the way to allow that. If they have ways to allow that just to actually hit big, they are going to do it because it is go big or go left with nothing. Playing safe all the time, sooner or later, they're just going to screw you up in the long term. And this one, the work environment in modern Chinese media industry is a lot more free spirited than in the Japanese video game industry, leading to ideas and greenlight productions that would be impossible to get through the switch in the Japanese studios, which is this the most important part. There is this sadly case of even far old boomers from Japan that they really want to stick to the old ways in the way how they manage company to the point that yeah, I don't care if they're going to exploit this person, but we you see here then this westerner reached the status as this despite that that status was with nepotism. I'm going to listen to him. Fetish has so much bureaucracy, and also since people like in Japan that really has the ideas, but they have to say no, we are not allowed to do that, dude. That mindset is what kicked the West in the ass when they say in back in the day with certain Japanese games when they were in the making, you know, the West responded with, "Oh, that game wouldn't be made here. It wouldn't have been created here in the first place." Exactly. Exactly. Japan has been doing that for quite some time, and they decided to go the way of the West. And now China is going the way of Japan in their prime days. And here is the end result. They are hiring Japanese people, they are paying them better, they are leaving them with freedom of creativity, they are letting them go all out. And Japan now they have to copy China at this point. At this point, again, they really need to do hentai video games. Uncensored. Remove the fucking black bars, all the pixelation on the genitals. Remove all that dog shit censorship laws. Let them go far and beyond. At this point, just fuck the console market industry. Release them on PC, host your own Steam version for hentai video games, fucking uncensored, not pixelate bullshit. And maybe, just maybe, you are going to bring your customers back. You're going to get back all the ground that Japan decided to lose to China and South Korea. And just to end this, if you've been involved in in Chinese game projects, you'll note that they use 10 times more money and manpower than Japan. The scale is incomparable. If you note that the actual numbers, you'll be astonished. It's not the kind of budget that can be recovered with a couple of hundred of millions of yens in launch day revenue. And they're going all in because they know, if in a certain way, considering the political landscape with Donald Trump and all those ones from the other side of the world, with the US and the association with the communists of the olders of times, or well, the olders, even I have to say, Russia is against what I said. They push censorship for hentai and some video games, which is something that I really despise. But they allow their developers to flourish overseas, just like that game Mesat, an indie game made by Russians. Then you have that racing video game Trail Out, which is an spiritual successor of the Flat Out 1 and Flat Out 2. there is this competition when people pay attention to what people want. And again, well, going back what I was saying with Japan, Japan really fuck up, and the course corrections from, even if we are being honest, is for video games is a lost cause. Some indies can go up and rise, but only if they go far and beyond. Maybe you could say, yeah, Elden Ring, From Software are a exception. Yeah, but that's the only studio because they are the only ones making things right, focusing more on being fun and entertaining, and also they don't push for like extremely over the top fan service. But sure, they know their audience at the end of the day, and people keep supporting them. But that's the only studio that comes to my mind from Japan that's still actually holding value. So what do you think? I'm going to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a pretty good day. Please take care.